Jeff Loxterkamp earned a bachelor's in fine art in painting and drawing at Creighton University in Omaha, Nebraska in 1984, and a master's in fine arts in painting and drawing at the University of Iowa in 1989. His work has been exhibited in numerous solo and group shows throughout the Midwest and Maine. Jeff moved with his family to Maine in 1999 and currently resides in Bangor. Loxterkamp's goal is to create an anachronistic virtual reality. He strives to draw the viewer into other worlds. Throughout his process, Loxterkamp focuses not only on content, but on texture, composition, color, abstraction, and division of space.
A lot of times an image for a painting percolates in my head for a while, sometimes weeks, months. Like, say if I get lost driving around like the peninsula here, or the island and the surrounding area. I'll find places there, and sometimes I think I'm in too much of a hurry to stop and like take pictures or drawings. But then like a day or two later, I come back. But pretty much, I sort of use the image as a starting point, and then once I get into the studio, to me, it's an excuse to start playing with paint. And a lot of times it seems like I'm sticking very much to the thing, but like each object I'm painting, I sort of look at as like an abstract. Things can work on an abstract level. Yeah, well, my paintings are in lots of layers too, and
You start with a red underlay.
Yeah. Well, in fact, the red underlay that began midterm break of my first year in graduate school at Iowa City, and they tore me apart. My paintings were too thin. I was using too much of the white of the canvas, and well, I guess one way to correct using the white of the canvas, I'll paint over the whole thing right away with something darker, but so I paint with usually a yellowish white line of the images, so that's for my drawing phase, except for the details I put in later. Professors happen to come into the art supply store that I was working at. Offhand things. You should try painting, doing a layer of paintings in all opposite or complementary colors of what they actually are. And I'll try that. And that was like around 1990. And I've been doing that ever since too. So, and I found that helps the colors even jump out more too.
How about the painting that's going to be included in the book about Northeast Penobscot Bay painting by Carl Little? How did that one evolve?
Yeah. Well, that I happened to be in Halifax, so I saw farther down to the east. Those totems sort of sticking up to where I just see the top of it. Happened to be at low tide, so walk closer up to them, and those are ones that they only come out during the low tide. Like occasionally, like when high tide would come up, some of the totems would like get uprooted from their moorings and float down the river, and I guess some of them they would if they washed up on the property of someone who knew about the totems, people who lived along the river, they would call up the artist and one of your totems have washed up, if you can come by. And then he'd go on the next low tide, he would put them back in the river.
Paintings, how many would you say you've done over the years?
Incalculable.
Jeff continues to paint around Bangor and the Penobscot Bay area. His work, Guardians of Belfast, will be included in Carl Little's upcoming book, Art of Penobscot Bay. While he is known for and loves painting landscapes, he has been developing his portraiture techniques and hopes to find more opportunities to paint people.